Prostitution in Washington state. What is the definition of prostitution? Is it illegal? What are the penalties? And what do you need to know if you find yourself charged with that type of crime? So, this can be a touchy subject, and this is an informational video. And this video is intended to educate the public about what the current prostitution law is against basically people charged with engaging in prostitution. There's a separate video we put out about people that are getting charged for using a prostitute. This is the law about prostitution. And my name is Lance Fryrear. I'm a defense attorney. And so we defend people charged with crimes all throughout Washington state. And we've been doing that for more than 20 years. And the prostitution law here in Washington state is pretty old. And in this video, I'm going to cover three things. Number one, what does the law say? Number two, what are some situations where we see it charged? And luckily, it's not charged that much. And number three, what are some common defenses that we might use or ways to basically keep that type of charge from ruining someone's life? So again, this is an informational video. So if you find it useful, please like, please subscribe, and I'm going to just jump right into it. So prostitution is a pretty old law in Washington state that says it's illegal for someone to either agree to or offer to agree to engage in sexual conduct with another person in return for a fee, right? For something of value. And so the thing to notice about that law is you don't actually have to agree. You can offer, say, to agree to engage in sexual conduct or sexual contact, and then that's a crime. And prostitution is a simple misdemeanor, meaning its penalty is the maximum 90 days in jail and $1,000 fine. And some cities have their own laws, like Seattle has their own law, and they're becoming more friendly, I suppose, and more therapeutic to people that get charged with prostitution, and focusing more on the other end of things, the purchasers of the sex act. So depending on how you feel about things, things are getting a little bit better for looking at this crime in a different way and maybe not so difficultly as they have in the past. So what are some situations, number two, where we see this charged? Well, we see this charged, not a lot, but recently I've seen cases where there's online advertising. Someone is advertising, selling sex work online, and a police officer sees this and goes and does their own sting and arrests the person that is offering up the sexual services. We see that happen. We also see where if someone's offering up sexual services, more of a street situation, maybe somebody picks that person up and then the officer follows them and arrests both people, right? Because the act doesn't actually have to happen. We just need an offer and an agreement. And we've seen it charged there as well. So it's not charged a lot, but when it is, it's usually some police action where they're trying to be proactive about the supply side versus the demand side for this situation. And number three, how do we defend these things? Well, the first way we try to defend it is to look at the situation, right? Look at the situation that we're in and that our client's in. What is their life circumstance? What is it that we're actually trying to gain by prosecuting this case? Number two, what we can do is just simply defend saying there was no offer and agreement, right? That this person didn't violate the law because you don't have enough evidence. And oftentimes, officers who go after the supply side don't have enough evidence. It can happen where we're able to defend saying, well, yes, what you suspect happened, but you don't have proof. And then the third way we can defend is, if we have a client that's in needed services, try to get them services, right? We can try to turn the negative into a positive. So, this is a video I wasn't sure I wanted to make because it's a touchy subject. But again, people want to know what the law is and what situations it can apply to. So if you find this video helpful, please like, please subscribe. And if you find yourself in the situation, get charged with this crime, give us a call. We'll see what we can do to help. We're often able to get a good solution for these type of charges, and we'll be there for you. Thank you.